Hello everyone, welcome to the Healthy Kids webinar. Uh, this is Shilpa Kulkarni. I'm here to share some good information about how to build our kids' health in this unique environment and help them to build their right immune system, right eating habits, right uh, exercise routine that can help them in the long run. Yeah. Hi everyone. I hope you can see me all. So let me get started sharing my screen. So as I was telling earlier, most of you are here to learn some healthy tips to help your child live on a healthier way, right? Because any good habits needs to be formed at a younger age, which are easier to form, and that you can help them along the way, so that can serve them all their life long. Because now that you see around, the environment and the things happening in the world makes us value our health more and more, right? So how can we inculcate in our health, in our kids, the importance of maintaining the right healthy routine and habits? So let's get started. Let me share my screen. Okay, here. Let me get this in a present mode. Okay, so here we are. Investing in early childhood nutrition is a very, very important thing that you can teach your child, your younger self, and that can serve them long term. We always hear that health is wealth, but how that we can maintain it and how we can help our kids understand that, it's very, very important. So kids' health is always a puzzle, and there are multiple things that needs to be taken care of. So being said that, we hear from especially new moms, or if your child is in less than 5 years of age, you hear from everybody, right? Oh, you give him this, or you should let them eat whatever they want, or give them sweets. So many different information you get bombarded with. But what is right, and how you can build them strong right from the young age, right? So the biggest puzzle pieces are having right nutrition comes right in the center, and a couple of other things that play a major role is having to have good routine to manage the stress. Fitness is another important aspect of life. Having the detoxification routine, helping your kids to understand the importance of rest, understand the importance of taking sleep time, properly. And these are all important aspects that I'm going to cover, and how you can help your child to get most of this. So when you say nutrition, right? So today's day and age, we all are bombarded with WhatsApp messages or Facebook information, YouTube, and all the information gets like a mixed up. It becomes like a bale, and then you don't know what exactly that you can pick and use. So if you look at here, as I mentioned, there are couple of important building blocks of health, having the right nutrition into your routine. So if you imagine your body as a house, so there are couple of things. Like if you are building a house, the foundation is very important, the bricks and mortar is important, and building the security for the house. So similarly, if you imagine your body, there are major building blocks are protein is the main part. Every cell, right from your hair to your toenail, requires protein to grow, right? Then mortar, the vitamins and minerals, these are micronutrients. Protein, fat, and good fats, those are macronutrients. So there is a difference. Many people ask me, oh, if I take vitamins and minerals, then why I need protein? I said, protein is also very, very important. It's another important aspect. And then security, having the right plant protection, phytonutrient, which helps to build the good integrity of the cell. So what is phytonutrient? The nutrient that comes from plant. Phyto is a Greek word. So the nutrient that comes from plant is called phytonutrients, and it's very, very, very essential for your health, right? And having the electricity. What is the electricity that help us to, jump, run around, develop the flexibility? That's why we need good fats in our body. Omega-3 fatty acids that help our cardiovascular health as well as our joint health, right? So these are very, very essential to think about when you prepare their plate. What should be on their plate? What is important things need to be added on their plate, right? So if you look here, the whole grains and protein, having healthy proteins and having almost half of your plate needs to be filled with right vitamins and minerals from plants and fruits, vegetables and fruits. How many of you can imagine your plate full with fruits and vegetables? And all the moms, everybody I talk to, I hear one complaint that my kids don't like to eat fruits and vegetables. And how you can help them to understand the importance of it, because our body is made to digest these fruits and vegetables, not to digest the cookies and cakes and other stuff. Because I mean, you can have them, but in a very limited amount or occasionally. Most of you can imagine growing up, we didn't had all these on everyday basis, right? And today, if you go to grocery shopping or if you go to any place, most of your grocery is filled with all this, I call it a dead stuff, because if you add a fruit and a vegetable into your plate, or when you eat that, it has enzymes to break it down in our stomach. So it comes with the enzyme, it helps to start the digestive process. But if you eat cookie, bread, pizza, or pastries, they don't have any enzymes to start the digestive process. So what that means is your body has to work extra hard to start working on the digestion process for that. And the whole plate, including vegetables, fruits, and whole grains and healthy protein, helps you to build hormones, right, enzymes for digestion, helps to transport the oxygen to every cell in our body. It helps to start blood clotting. So you don't want your child falling on a playground and imagine if the blood doesn't stop, right? That's why the protein is very, very important. It helps to blood to start clotting, so it doesn't lose a lot of blood. Again, protein is very essential for immunity and building that right resistance power. And muscle growth, muscle contraction is very, very dependent on having good proteins in your diet. And next puzzle piece is fitness. I see the obesity is being increased in last few years in the younger age, from age 5 to age 12. Because kids are all day long sitting on their computers now. With having online school, it's not helping us much. So we need to encourage them. And there are multiple things and has changed in the environment, like people are living in an urban society with big buildings. They don't have any playgrounds around, or certain places like we live in New Jersey, half of the year you are under due to weather conditions, you can't have your kids playing outside. But there are many things that you can help your child to do inside the house. Once they're done with their school, encourage them to do some activity even inside the house, do some sit-ups, play some jumping ropes, help them to planes like squats or balancing, so many yoga or different activities that can help to burn their energy. Many times I see if the kid or child is running around inside the house, the elderly or the parents get irritated, but they need to burn that energy out. So that's the very, very important aspect of having the health, the fitness. So encourage your kids to take a break from the digital screens and do some activity, and do as a family event. We do yoga at home, or we do some Zumba activities, aerobics, so help their muscles get busy in breaking and working on developing their strength, endurance, right? And put some music on and just start jumping, dancing, and that can help them to get their energy burning. So this is very, very important aspect. The next piece comes as a detoxification. That's a very important part, because now that our plates are not that much filled with nutrition and having a lot of processed and food and preservatives in every single food that we get from outside, that makes it even more vital to do the detoxification, because it helps you to help your own body to work more effectively. When your body is busy digesting, then it is not working on rejuvenation, or it's not working to cell repair. So that's why we need to do a detoxification. Help your child to get right amount of water. It's a rule of thumb that if you're if your child weighs, let's say, 30 pounds, then divide that weight by half, and that many ounces of glasses your child needs to drink the water, right? That helps them stay well hydrated, in spite of what age they are, or where, which part of the country you are living in. So having good amount of water helps them to even have the right blood circulation. Have them spend, if the weather permits, have them spend at least 20 to 30 minutes outside in the sun. Let them play outside, have them get regular. This is very important, because going to bathroom is very, very important every day. If they get constipated, get some help, add more fiber into their diet, add fruits and vegetables. I say it's a colorful rainbow on my plate, because that adds a lot of antioxidant and gives us superpower. And avoid artificial sugars, artificial colors. The artificial colors that steals lot of brain cells. It damages your ability to absorb memory. It also affects the power of developing focus and stamina, because these artificial colors affects your brain cells. And sometimes just let them be, don't be after them about studying. Having the right health is very, very important, and giving the importance of playing along with the study. Help them with the right amount of probiotics. I see many of I suggest people to get back to your ethnic food. If you're from India, I help moms understand that help your kid to eat the regular Indian diet that can help add more probiotics, like yogurt, like fermented foods like dokla, idli, dosa, that help add good gut bacteria, and they help to digest the food, absorb the right nutrition, because that's the part in the colon works on absorbing the nutrition from the food that you ate. And add more of cruciferous vegetables, which are broccoli, cauliflower, kale, because they help to flush out the toxins from your body. And I cannot talk enough, as I have teens growing in my house, to help your kids get the break from screens. It's very, very essential. Have them do some puzzles or Sudoku or some word games. I remember I used to play memory games with my kids that helped them to think and work on their memory. I used to, play, just recite what are the fruits that you know of. It's like playing Antakshari of the fruits and vegetables, different colors that you can add. And one last but not the least, having right amount of sleep. Just sleep for 10 hours. I'm sure every one of us gives enough time for our phones to charge. We cannot we cannot forget it. We need our phones every time charged. So same thing, our body needs to be charged. You can say explain that your child to have enough sleep so you can play it harder and enjoy the next day even better. I already talked about water. It's very, very important. It helps to keep the temperature normal. It's the best drink that you can give. It's a 0 calorie. You don't have to go for Coke, Diet Coke, which has unnecessary stuff. You can just get a glass of water, add some time lemon or some sometimes beetroot or something that gives the color, make it looking attractive, and the kids will enjoy the drink. But very important to have water in our diet. Stress management. Now that you will ask me, kids, what kind of stress they would have? They have a happy life, but every person on this planet has some kind of a stress. And you see that if something doesn't go their way, everybody shows their stress different way. Somebody starts crying, somebody starts screaming, somebody shows their anger, or somebody, the stress is there everywhere. It depends upon how you help them or educate them how to handle it. If you see your child showing some of these signs, then you can help them do some breathing exercise. Teach them meditation is the best thing that they can do to calm it down. Put a nice light music around and help them just sit for some time. It helps your brain cells calm down and think properly, and they can do even better the next time. Help them to understand the consequences of things that may or may not go right, so they can work on their thinking process. It can help them to understand the situation and how they can react to it the next time. Put some music on, have them play around and talk to them. Some kids are different. Instead of giving instructions, you can sit with them, talk to them, share stories, share some of your childhood stories with them, so that can help them to calm down. If the situation or the stress is piling up in their mind, sometimes talking it away helps. Many times it happens that the kids don't like the instructions, but you can explain them in such a way that, okay, it happened to me. How I'm talking mainly about the teenagers or preteens, because they have this stress or moods at a different age. So you can give them a big hug. I read somewhere that 12 hugs are very, very necessary for growing up, or every person in a day. It helps them to feel valued. It helps them to feel loved, and it helps them to think that I am valued. I have the importance in this family. Play with your family pet if you have somebody in the house. Do some puzzles, riddles, help them to get their intellectual juices out running. And having bath helps to take the toxicity out from externally. It helps to take the negativity out from your mind, your body. And again, sleep is also very, very important. I have one big whole slide just on sleep. That's how much it is important. It helps you it helps your child to to basically by having right amount of sleep, it helps them improve their attention, it helps with their behavior, develops their memory, and they develops their physical health. Whenever you take the rest, that's where the brain is working on cell rejuvenation, repairing your cells. So it helps to develop the neuro development, it enriches your neuro development, and it helps you maintain the right weight. If you are not taking enough sleep, staying up all night studying or listening to music and then sleep the next day, it's not going to help you. There is a biological clock built in our body, and that helps you to maintain that agility, maintain that strength, physical and mental as well. And how can you explain your child to be on a conscious, healthier diet? Explain them these things. You can have it in adequate amount, but not whole lot. Plants and vegetables, the color should be coming from them, like tomatoes, carrots, peppers, radish, um, all different colors. You can have a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, but these food steal the importance from your body. It helps your body work even harder. So have them in a limited amount. So the list of important micronutrients are so many vitamins and minerals because our body doesn't make them. That's why we have to keep providing these important vitamins from your fruits and vegetables, and supplementation. It's very, very crucial because today's day and age, we are overfed but undernourished. Why? Because we get a lot of processed food, we don't get local plants and vegetables, because most of us living in a modern urban society, the farms are way far away from us. So by the time the vegetables comes to us, half of the nutrition is already depleted. So that's why we need to provide right supplementation for anybody, child as well as adult, and depends upon how much your body requires and how much you are providing, how much your body is able to absorb that vitamins. The recommendation is for active adult or a child to eat 8 to 10 fruits and vegetables per day. And how many of us have 10 vegetables on our plate other than any festival days, right? So on an everyday basis, if we are not providing that to our body, that means there is a gap created and our body doesn't talk to us. So you see the signs, you get cold and flu, or you are very susceptible to any infection. So these are the signs that your cellular health is not optimal. You need to provide right supplementation. So how can you provide that? You know, every color is represent right health in our body. For example, the bone health comes from all plants and vegetables from white color. Brain health comes from all plants and vegetables which are purple color. So these plant nutrients are called phytonutrients, and that help our body to build right health. And there are multiple reasons that we should be taking fruits and vegetables in our diet. It helps with constipation, it reduces that. It helps with reducing inflammation, helps having high on antioxidants. So the next steps here, I hope I helped you to understand the different importance, different puzzle pieces needs to be worked together into your child's health. So there needs to be right supplementation to fill the gap. Find right plant organic supplements that can add high quality and that can give you high quality and add right building blocks to your health, and eat plant rich diet, even though if you're a non-vegetarian or you eat meat, but at the same time you enjoy that, but add a bowl of a salad along with that, because that will give you fiber and plant nutrients. Invest in building the right immunity. And if you have any question, feel free to set up a personalized health consultation. I can help you to get identify how to add right nutrition into your diet and what needs to be added, what is missing. So as I was telling earlier, to ensure to have good health is depend upon eating healthier, having active lifestyle, and building cheerful attitude. These are the major pillars in building good health. And every child is unique. You cannot compare somebody's health with other person. Everybody is unique. The needs are unique as well. So work with your child's needs and help them to blossom. Any questions you have, feel free to reach out to me, and I can help you to identify important puzzle pieces that you can put it together for your child. And if you all can reach me at the number or like my page on Facebook. You will find bunch of tips and different recipes to add good amount of nutrients into your as well as your child's health. And I hope I made some sense here. And if anybody has any question, feel free to ask me, or I'm done. I think that works. Bye everyone. Enjoy your rest of the day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.